I might actually check their quote. Yeah,
Okay, take it back. You want it back? You want to do it?
That was mine. That was mine.
You guys look like you guys been having lots of fun.
Too much fun.
So obviously, Willy Wonka, iconic character. Paul's version of it goes to this origin story, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But what was it for you that made you say, all right, I like this script, or there's something that jumps out at you, like, I'm doing this?
I just thought it was clever. Like, the first couple pages of the script I was reading were the lyrics of Hatful of Dreams without the music, and I saw, oh, he's losing a sovereign, he's losing all his money, but he's immediately, picking himself up and optimistic, and that was so not the Willy Wonka we know from the Gene Wilder version and the Tim Burton version that are cynical and dark. And I thought, oh, that's really clever, actually, because like a lot of people, you see characters that are loved revisited, and you kind of go, huh, what are they up to here? But then I thought, oh, this is worthwhile. This is actually really clever. And I want to be a part of it, and obviously love Willy Wonka, love this universe.
I think I would have been far too terrified to make a remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Right. It's been done extremely well twice, but the chance to make an origin story using some of the brilliant ideas, not just of Roald Dahl, but of Mel Stewart and Tim Burton and those two incredible movies, was like being given a genius's toy box and asked to build a fort.
How much fun was it?
Fun, so fun, like magical, like on set definitely, and seeing all the sets and like being with everybody, it was like unbelievable to be there and just have so much fun, because some sets, like, they got tension and everybody's mad at each other and something, but it was just so open and I just had so much fun.
Oh wow, I thought it would have been you bringing the energy, because you've made me laugh for so long, but you've got a special energy too, doesn't she?
Thank you.
Star, bona fide star. And I'm not even just saying that for you. I said that to her on set. To watch her take to the character of Noodle and like win our hearts on set and on screen.
Yeah.
Like, you can see that this film is like the catharsis of what she's meant to be doing. Like, it's her calling, and it's just beautiful to watch her shine.
So, Keegan.
Yes.
This is a film that's very kind-hearted, but the character you're playing, I'm not gonna say isn't, but he's slightly conflicted, let's say.
Yes, conflicted is, I think, actually a very good word.
Appreciate that, okay.
Yeah.
But what did you love about this character who has to stop the chocolate production, but then also has this growing love for chocolate that grows deeper and grows bigger every day?
Yes. The performance was, I certainly hope, expansive.
Ooh,
if we will.
Bars.
Bars. I'm spitting some bars here.
Yeah.
You really hit home with it. The conflict is what I enjoyed about it more than anything. Because he's not a bad guy. He's just got this one weakness, actually, in the beginning of the film, trying to overcome, and has such a hard time with it. It's like it gets away from him. It gets away from him. The snowball's already down the hill, and he's running after it, trying to stop it from growing.
Right.
That was really intriguing to play.
So I walk out of the theater, and I go, wait a minute, was that Timothée Chalamet singing? Like, was he actually singing? I'm asking.
Oh, he's actually singing.
I'm asking the people at Warner. I'm like, was it actually him singing? I'm like, that was good.
He's good.
How did you know that Timothée Chalamet was going to be this good? He was excellent.
Well, I knew he was great at acting because he's done about 100 movies that are brilliant.
Fair enough.
And even though he's 9 years old next birthday. But I didn't know if he could sing and dance. And obviously our movie is a musical like the 71 movie. And it was like, I should check that out. And somebody told me that his high school shows are on YouTube. And it's just, this is the madness of the world we live in. That you go, something he did at 14 at LaGuardia is available and has been viewed hundreds of thousands of times.
Funny.
And there I was watching him in Sweet Charity going, hey, he's got the chops. It's great. He's going to be fine.
You shared some like really cool scenes with Timothée Chalamet. What did you think about the relationship between you and him in the film?
We had a lot of chemistry in the film and offset. Like, we did Thanksgiving with Natasha and all that.
What?
Like, we had so much fun.
I want that invite. That's the real highlight.
Yeah, it was super fun to work with him. In the film, they become friends because they both go through something, I feel like, and it kind of pushes them together, and they kind of become best friends. She goes on this wonderful journey with him, but in real life, we're all friends. Like, became like a family on set. I had the most scenes with Timmy, so being there with him was really fun. We always gave each other high fives, and doing the big chocolate scene and swimming in chocolate was really fun. Having to do it with him, though, because by myself it would have been different. But yeah, I really love how he gets into character, because he's really good at becoming different characters. I mean, like, I remember seeing him walk around back and forth on set, and like he would have his cane and he would become the Willy Wonka. I mean, it was incredible.
Typically, I don't love a musical, keeping it a buck, but there was something how it just all flowed. It was like a movie with songs.
Absolutely, that's the perfect way of putting it. It's not a hard-edged musical. On the other hand, I do love musicals, but I think you put it, or maybe Paul the King put it like, a song only begins when acting can no longer accomplish what the rest of the story has to tell, And
well, that might
that
have
was
been me.
true here. I think that was you. I think that was
You take that quote?
I might actually check that quote. Yeah,
Sure. Take it back. You run it back? You want to do it?
that was mine. That was mine. That was mine.
Hugh Grant as
yes.
the Oompa Loompa.
It's the role of Lifetime.
I mean, this was so solid from start to finish. And you directed him in Paddington too.
Yes.
But again, like, how fun was it? How satisfying was it to see that finished product with Hugh?
I mean, Hugh is a joy to work with, but he's very kind of curmudgeonly, sarcastic,
Yes.
sort of grumpy exterior. And I was reading the poems of the Oompa Loompa in the book, and they're so sarcastic and funny and biting, and they take such pleasure in these kids having these terrible demises. His voice came into my head. And then I imagined him 18 inches high with orange skin and green hair, and you go, I'll have a piece of that for Christmas.
I want to talk to you about the fact that Paul King did a lot of like world building instead of like the green screen.
Yeah.
As an actress, does that help in the process?
Totally. There's value in all iterations of filmmaking, but there's something that happens when you walk onto a set where you can see everything practically in front of you that can pull more character out of you because you respond to the environment as an actor, not just the person you're talking to. You're stimulated by it all. And there was no detail spared. I remember sort of the first day on the big sort of outdoor set, between every take, it was myself, Raki Thakar, and Rich Fulcher and Jim Carter, who were in our little Scrub It and Bleacher gang.
Yeah.
We would run over to the set and look at the windows like we were actually like townspeople. We're like, whoa, look at that. And there was truly no detail spared. It was beautiful.
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.